yesterday, actor Joe Manganiello, who's playing Deathstroke in the DCEU, gave an interesting interview sharing with us what we might have seen in Ben Affleck's Batman movie if it had come out, when it was supposed to, before DC went through a lot of changes at the movie level. When Warner Brothers panicked and there was all these changes and et cetera, et cetera. But here was the original plans. He gave a lengthy, he talked a lot about it in an interview that's been circulating in many different outlets. So let's get into it. Manganiello said that Ben Affleck, who was supposed to write and direct the Batman, planned for a very dark movie about, with a lot of death and destruction and mind games. It's what it sounds like he's saying, the gist. In the original pitch for the Batman, Deathstroke performed a demolition job on Bruce Wayne's life, systematically destroying his public status as Gotham City's leading citizen and his private existence as its caped crusader. It was a really dark story in which Deathstroke was like a shark or a horror movie villain that was dismantling Bruce's life from the inside out. It was this systemic thing. He killed everyone close to Bruce and destroyed his life to try and make him suffer because he felt that Bruce was responsible for something that happened to him. Ooh. Who's he killing that's close to Bruce? I hope not Alfred. I know they killed Alfred in the comics. Damn it. But I would like to see Alfred survive whatever's going on. I guess I shouldn't really care that much because this didn't wind up happening. But interesting. It was really cool, really dark, and really hard, Manganiello says wistfully. I was very excited for it. So was Snyder, who teased the Batman in the original version of a post-credits scene that appears at the end of Justice League, where Deathstroke pays a visit to Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor. That was still in the theatrical cut, and that was a pretty cool scene. That teased like the Injustice League, or the Secret Society of Supervillains. We never got to see that. In the sequence that Manganiello shot with Snyder during principal photography in 2016, the dastardly duo discussed what to do about Batman, thus setting the gears of Slade's master plan in motion. But when Affleck stepped away from directing the Batman that following January, and Joss Whedon replaced Snyder as Justice League's director for a few months after that, in the infamous reshoots, the actor assumed that the scene was a goner and put Slade in his rear view. Then in the run-up to the movie's theatrical release in the fall of 2017, he found out that his scene was still in the picture, but it teased a completely different follow-up. I thought that scene was gone, but producer John Berg called me up and said, "We've reworked the scene and put it back in," Manganiello remembers. I was as surprised as anybody. Instead of the Batman, the Lex Slade encounter now laid the groundwork for a second Justice League film, though not necessarily the one Snyder had planned. Rather than reshoot the entire sequence, the filmmakers opted to rewrite Eisenberg's side of the conversation. They reshot all of Jesse's dialogue to tease Justice League Part 2, which was going to be about the Injustice League, as I said. For the record, Snyder intended to feature the alien despot Darkseid as the primary villain in his Justice League two-parter. All of that dialogue was about Batman originally, and it was changed to lines like, "Shouldn't we have a league of our own?" Very interesting. All that sounded cool. We didn't get to see it. Maybe we will now because, the Snyder Cut is supposed to be reviving Zack Snyder's original vision. Will they just start doing all that again? I know they're introducing the Cheetah in Wonder Woman 1984. Maybe she could be part of the Injustice League, like his Deathstroke. Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor could come back. Black Manta, right, from Aquaman. Maybe they could bring back all of these different villains to be an Injustice League that the team can face later on, like in Justice League 3 or something. What do you think? Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like it on YouTube and subscribe to the channel because I appreciate your viewership, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.